Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back, and today I've got an interesting video for you. You might be wondering why I'm in my vehicle. That's because the video today has something to do with our vehicles. This is a company called Night Provision, and they sent me this item. It's called a Rescue A6. It does 6 things in one device. It has the ability to cut a seat belt. It also has a window breaker on it. There's an LED light. There's a red beacon, emergency beacon. It will charge USB devices. And also the sixth thing that it does is, in the event that you unplug it from your vehicle and you take it on the go, it can be used as a portable battery bank to charge USB devices. So this is what the package looks like. Let me get it there in the sun for you. Hopefully you're seeing that. I felt like this was an item that I didn't want to be a tabletop type review. The flashlight on this thing cranks out 140 lumens. Now, when you talk about the power battery bank that's portable, that's 2200 milliamp hour. So that's pretty crazy. Now, let's open this up and see what's included here. So there's a few things here. There's the unit itself. We'll get to that in a second. There's the USB cable. I'll talk about that in a second too, because that cable is really cool. I already looked at this stuff earlier and played with this unit off camera a little bit, and it works pretty cool. Works pretty good, I should say. So here is a card telling you to go to their page, and then they're also asking for Amazon reviews. Now, I did go to the Amazon page, and they had some good reviews and some terrible reviews. Personally, from my experience of using this product, which has been a couple of days now, I've had success with it. So far I like it. There's another card. Also another Amazon review opportunity. And then right here is the owner's manual. It says Rescue A6, 6-in-1 emergency safety device escape tool. Let's take a look at this USB cable. This thing is cool. Oh gosh. So here we have it. You have USB 2.0, and then on the other end you have 3 different USB options. You've got a micro USB, you've got an iPhone, I'm not sure what they call that, Lightning or something like that, and then you have a USB-C. So if you want to use the USB-C, you just stick that on there, just like that. Boom, now it's USB-C. If you want to charge an iPhone, you just plug that iPhone one on there. Boom. I think that's super, super cool. USB-C is something that I use on my GoPros. I like this cable. It's got like a cloth kind of material. I don't know, it's like, feels like flexible. It doesn't feel weak or nothing like that. It feels really good. I like the way that looks. Now let's take a look at the device itself. Here is a first look at the device, Rescue A6. So as you can see, it plugs into a standard cigarette lighter. It has 2 USB outputs on the side, and then on the other side you can see there's a micro USB input. That's where you can charge the unit. So you can charge it via cigarette lighter, 12 volt, or you can charge it via micro USB. And whichever method that you choose to charge this thing, it takes between 3 and 4 hours to charge. Now right here on the front, you can see there is a light that also says Rescue A6, and underneath that there is some little lights that will illuminate depending on how full your battery is. So you can have 1 to 4 lights. Now right here, if you pull this off, you will expose a seatbelt cutter. So if you get in an accident and maybe you get in a wreck and you can't release your seatbelt, and this thing's going to be within an arm's reach away anyway. You grab this, you throw that chunk down, and you get your seatbelt right there, and you just yank that through, and that seatbelt's going to cut. Now, I'm not going to obviously cut my seatbelt, but I do have a piece of paracord here just to show you how effective this blade is. Watch this. Jerk it right through. Look at that. Right through it. Paracord. No problems. Went right through it. So in the event that this was an emergency, I could employ that to cut that seatbelt. I have no doubt in my mind. Some of you out there might be wondering, well, your seatbelt never has problems getting it undone. Well, if you're in an accident, you'll definitely know about it. You know, maybe it's pinned against the thing and you can't get it, whatever the case is. You just pull that and cut yourself out, cut your kids out, whatever you got to do. Now, the window breaker is right here on the tip here. What it is it's a spring-loaded type mechanism that has a little metal device inside. Hopefully I can push that back and show you this. So it's pretty cool. I'm very, very excited. See that exposed right there? That's a really hard piece of metal. So when that spring, when you pop that against the windshield or against your window to escape, you can definitely get out. People might be asking or wondering out there, like, why would I need to do that? Like, I would really need a window breaker? Yeah, because if there's fire involved, if there's water involved, if there's a fuse got blown, maybe you got in a wreck and your electric locks ain't working, your window ain't going up and down, something's haywire, then yes, you need that window breaker to get yourself out. On the other side of the product right here, there's a little switch. Okay, that switch gives you the option to turn the light on. The light has 3 modes. It's got low, I think low is 130 lumens, and then it has high of 140 lumens. I don't know why they did it. That mode spacing isn't that much. It's only 10 lumens difference. But the third mode is a red SOS beacon, and the light puts out pretty good light. It's very effective. So maybe you get a flat tire, it's dark out, and you don't have your Baton Pro handy. You can definitely use this light to change a tire. Maybe you need to walk to the house. You know, maybe there's something going on. You need to signal for help. So that's where that red beacon would come in. So I think that's cool. Now, just to let you know, some of you might have known this and some of you may have not known this, but the red beacon or any kind of red light is worldwide a signal for help. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now, the dual USB charger. This charges devices when it's plugged into the cigarette lighter. It will charge devices at 5 volt with 2 amp of charging. When you disconnect it and you use it as a battery bank, it will still charge at 5 volt, but it drops down to about a 1.5 amp charge, which is still pretty cool. The battery capacity of the battery bank here is 2200 milliamp hour. So coming back to the directions here, it says this smart item is a 6-in-1 car charger with safety hammer, belt cutter, torch or flashlight, and red flashlight. Moreover, it's a power bank with a built-in battery which can be recharged by a car or a USB, which I talked about. So it's a camera. You can charge cameras, you can charge phones, iPads, mobile phones, and with the USB-C, you could probably even charge a GoPro. Product characteristics. So the dimensions is 114 millimeters by 41.5 millimeters by 26 millimeters. Capacity of the battery, again, it's 2200 milliamp hour. The DC input car charger current is 12 volt. 12 to 24 volts is what this will accept as the input. And then the DC input via USB, it'll take 5 volts at 800 milliamp. And then DC output when you're plugged into your car, I mentioned this earlier, 5 volt and 2 amp charging. And then again, this next piece here, DC output when you're using it as a power bank, that's 5 volt output, 1.5 amp current. And then the brightness of the LED, 1 watt or 130 or 140 lumens. 3 modes of light. So you got a weak light, you got a strong light, and you got a red flashing light. That's what they say. Charging time by USB, 3 to 4 hours. Charging time via car cigarette lighter, 3 to 4 hours. Materials are ABS plastic and aluminum. Now, again, there's 2 ways to charge it. I already talked about that. Talks about USB, talks about charging. Now it says charging your mobile phone or other digital devices. Step 1. Product has 2 charge ports for your devices according to their needs. Use the micro USB cable, connect it to the charger, and connect it to the desired device. When the power indicator on your device will show that it's connected. If it's an iPhone, please use your original iPhone cable. And then another note says the product will automatically start charging when your device is connected. So let's take a look at that. I have my phone sitting here, right there, and I'm going to use their cable. Let's take a look. I've got an Android phone, so I like the feel of this cable. It just feels really nice, feels quality. So micro USB is the one that's already selected. So let's get the phone ready. Yep, you can see in the top corner there, hopefully you can see that, there's a little lightning bolt showing that we're charging. See that? So it's definitely going to work. It's charging my phone. And also you can see that there's 4 lights illuminated telling us the status of the battery in this thing, because I've already charged this. Charged it at home. And it took a couple hours. Didn't take 3 to 4 hours like they said. It might have been partially charged when I got it though. So let's go back to the directions here. Battery capacity check. Okay, so let me unplug my phone. To check the charging status of the charger, press the capacity indicator button. Push the button and the lights illuminate. If 4 indicators are lit up blue, the capacity is at 100%. If 3 are lit up, then you're at 75%. If 2 are lit up, you're at 50%. And if 1 indicator, you're at 25%. So it's basically 25, 50, 75, 100. That's pretty cool. Now it talks about the torch. The light is very simple. You just push and hold this button and you wait a few seconds and the light comes on. And it'll come on to the low setting. And then if you press it again, it's very subtle, but it will come up to a high. Barely saw that. And then if you press it again, let me get it there, it'll get you to that strobe. And then if you push and hold, the light will turn off. So it's pretty cool. I like this. Very cool device. The glass breaker, that's pretty self-explanatory, as well as the cutter, pretty self-explanatory. I already showed the cutter in action, cutting paracord. So that's it, really. I mean, the Rescue A6, these run on Amazon currently for about 26 bucks. I think it's a good device. I mean, it's really cool because if you're in your vehicle and you just plug that bad boy in and you're good to go. You don't have nothing to worry about. So right here, you can see my cigarette lighter. I'm gonna plug that bad boy. Oops, I don't wanna get that thing off. So there we go. You can see the indicator is telling me that the unit is charging. It's plugged in. And then just out of curiosity, I wanna see if it'll charge an Olight flashlight. So let's plug that in. That definitely lit up. That indicator is green, so let's see. Let's turn my Baton Pro around. And it turned red. So yes, looks like it's charging my Olight. That's pretty cool. If it didn't, I would just use my USB here, but some vehicles don't have the USB on board. So that's pretty cool. Sitting there charging my Baton Pro and charging the unit. Very cool device. Maybe it's nighttime and you need some light in the cab, so you just push and hold this button and the light lights up. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a good option to have. Long press turns it off. Very effective. Okay, as you can see, I'm out in my shop. I have model A6 with me. My objective now is to test the flashlight function of this product and see what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to long press the button until the light comes on. There you can see the light comes on, and it's got a good pattern to it. It's a lot of light to be coming out of such a small unit. I can definitely see what's going on. Now this light does have 3 functions. It's got low. I believe low is 130 lumens. Then it has high of 140 lumens, and then it has that red SOS beacon, kind of a, not a strobe, but kind of a beacon type light. So now I'm going to go from low to high. High is a very subtle difference. It's not really noticeable, so bear with me. We're only going to gain about 10 lumens. So let me push the switch here, the button. There's high, 140 lumens. I do not know how long the run time is. I'm guessing maybe 2-3 hours. I don't know. Now I'm going to try the red SOS beacon, but you can see the pattern of the light is really good. It's a floody kind of beam, and it lights up everything very well here in my storage area. Now let's take a look at the red SOS beacon. That is very effective. I like that. It's a very simple beacon, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you're in an emergency situation and you need help, you can put this beacon on. That is fabulous. Maybe your car's broke down, it's night, you're on a curve, you could set this on the rear of the car to warn people that are coming around the curve so they don't hit your vehicle or something like that. Maybe you have a flat tire or your car's not working. This is really cool. This is very, very effective. Again, with this, I don't know what the run time is. A single press takes us back to low, another single press back to high, and another single press is back to the SOS beacon, and then back to low, and then if we long press it will turn the light off, just like that. Well folks, I want to say thank you for joining me on this video today, and thank you for sticking with me all the way here to the end, because this is the part of the video that it's going to get really fun. This is the section, the sweet spot of the video where I get to talk about the giveaway. Now Night Provision and myself have done a lot of communication, and through that collaboration we've decided that we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to host the giveaway. I'm going to select the winners, and Night Provision is going to send out 2 Rescue A6s to the people that I choose that win this contest. Now there are some simple rules that I'm going to talk about right now to make sure that everybody gets a fair shake and that everybody has equal opportunity to get entered correctly into this contest. Now, rule number 1, to enter this contest, you must be a subscriber to my channel, and you must have the notification bell rung so that when I upload future content, it notifies you of those uploads. You can also take a look at the description box down below in this video. You will see a link to where you can look at the Rescue A6 on Amazon. You will also see a link to my Jiu-Jitsu 2000 Facebook page, as well as my Jiu-Jitsu 2000 Unfiltered YouTube channel. Now, going and looking at this product and all the things that they offer, liking my Facebook page and subscribing to my Unfiltered channel, those are all secondary things. They're not requirements. They're things that we would hope that you would do, but they're mainly things that are based on good faith. So subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Rule number 2, there's 2 ways to enter this contest. You can do a typed comment, or you can do a video response. In the comment section down below, if you're going to leave a typed comment, you need to say the words "I'm in." And if you're going to do a video response, you need to say the words "I'm in" your video. Rule number 3. In the comments section down below, when you say "I'm in," that will be worth 1 entry into the drawing. If you do a video response, and in that video you say the words "I'm in," I will give you 3 entries into the contest. Now, if you leave a comment and you say something to the effect, "I'm in, here's a link to my video," I will give you 4 entries into the contest. So you can do a typed comment or a VR, or you can do both. Now, if you leave a typed comment, I will love your comment. And that's my way of letting you see that I've got you entered. If you do a video response, you need to share the link to your video in the comment section down below. Make sure that the video response says the words "I'm in," and you might as well say "I'm in" while you're leaving the link as well, so that you can get all 4 entries. In the event that I see video responses come in, I will love them, and I will also comment back. If only for the VRs, I'll say, "Okay, I've got you entered." That's rule number 3. Rule number 4 is very simple. This is about the deadline of the contest. May 3rd, 2020 is the end of the contest. That's a Sunday. So on Saturday, May 2nd, 2020, when it approaches the evening time and it hits midnight 01 here in Arizona, midnight 01, it just went from May 2nd to May 3rd, I will leave a comment down below and I will say, "Sorry guys, the deadline is up, contest is over." Any comments or VRs that come in after I make that comment will not be considered into the contest as valid entries, because they will be late. Rule number 5, I will film a results video to this contest, and in that video I will select through a random number generator 4 different people, 2 winners and 2 alternates. So in the event that one or both of the winners don't respond, I will have alternates that will move up into the winner's spot. Now, rule number 6, when I post the video of the contest results, the winners will be allowed 48 hours, 2 days to respond. Whether it's leaving a comment down below on that video and saying, "Okay, I see that I've won, blah, blah, blah. Let me inbox you some information." You can send me an email to jujitsu2000@yahoo.com. You can leave a comment on that video. You can send me a private message on Facebook, on my personal Facebook or my Jiu-Jitsu 2000 Facebook. But as long as I get in touch with you, because I'm going to need your shipping information so that I can forward that shipping information to Night Provision and they can get the items sent to you. Now that's rule number 6. So you have 2 days. You need to be prompt. That's partly why rule number 1 is so important, that notification bell, so that when you get that notification, you have time to respond with your shipping information. Now, rule number 7, this contest is only for people in the United States of America. Now, Night Provision, I asked them when they shipped this out for review, I asked them if they would ship the additional 2 units for me to do the whole giveaway and ship the items out and everything on my own. They wanted to get involved, so they said no to that. So what I do is I host the giveaway, I choose the winners, and then I send them the information of who's won with the shipping information, and they will ship these items out to the winners. So anywhere in America. So with all that being said, folks, again, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck to everybody out there, and we will see you in the results contest video on May 3rd, 2020. Good luck. I love you all. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.